Wow, I'm just really impressed with how much you could get out of this rig. I mean, it's fast, it crawls, it handles pretty well. This is looking good. Today, RC drivers, we're checking out the HPI Venture18. We gotta start off by checking out the rig itself, go over some of its features. I'm gonna take it out for possibly 2 runs in this video. And here's everything that comes inside the box. So you get the assembled truck. It's available in brushed and brushless. You get the radio system, battery, charger, a thumb steer. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Box wrench, and of course the instruction manual. And I really love the look of this Bronco. I think HPI did a great job partnering up with Von Gatten, getting all the licensing for this. I mean, it's got LED lights in the front, interior with driver figures, spare tire in the back. The body does flip up so you can access the battery pack really easy. No LED lights in the light bar up top, but you know, you can throw those in later on down the road. Awesome look to this rig. We're gonna check out the Venture18 platform right now, just like the Venture18 truck that we've seen before. Did you like my own sound effects? This is a pretty cool platform, guys. They really built this thing up well. We've got the steel frame rails, they're stamped. They are composite suspension links down below, wide skid plate, but I think it's gonna be fine for this style of truck. They've got oil-filled aluminum shocks. We've got some aluminum caps on there, aluminum lower cap, and the shocks actually feel pretty good. And since this thing's got some speed to it, because of the brushless motor and the 2-speed transmission, I think those shocks are gonna come in really handy, especially when you're jumping it. But yeah, there's the 2-speed transmission. You can shift that on the fly. There's the servo for it. And this, again, this is powered by a brushless system. You can get it in brushed if you want, but I've already kind of powered this thing up and it flies on this brushless system. They've changed up the chassis layout just a little bit from the other Venture that had all the electronics on the side plates. Everything is now tucked up in the back here, and there is your receiver in the center, a Hobbywing based speed controller, and then this is the lighting module, I believe. The battery sits in the back here. There's no strap to actually hold down the battery pack. The rear of the cage just kind of cinches it down, and there's a look at the cage itself, so that's going to offer some protection for this rig. Truck's built up well. I like how they've gone ahead here and tied down all the wires so they're not flopping around. This is a straight axle setup rig. Looks like they've got bushings in there, and at least universals out to the steering knuckles, your composite drag link. There's your steering servo up front. Does look like it's got metal gears in it, but this is a fun looking rig. And then it's got a lot of features as far as the radio goes. So you could turn on the lights with the radio. You could shift on the fly with the 2-speed. Lots of trim functions under the top here. The drag brake can be tuned. So yeah, there's lots of cool features with this one. HPI just really loaded it up, but let's go take a quick run. We're under the bridge, RC drivers. This is where I bring a bunch of small scale stuff to drive through. We got sand here and rocky hills, some rocky washouts. I think it's gonna be perfect for the quick test we're gonna do on the Venture18. Let's have at it. So right now I'm in low gear and we're just gonna crawl through this washout. Check out the suspension working. Looking really good. Little sand here to go through. Let's check out the crawl. Oh, look at that. We gonna roll this thing? Oh, yep, rolled it already. Oh man. Back on all 4. There we go. Down through this. Well, this is some gnarly rock right here for this. Little U4 action, right? Nice and slow. Crawl around. Oh wow, that's got some good steering. Holy cow, was not expecting that. I was thinking I was gonna have to do a multi-point turn. Can we get under the tree root? No, we're stuck on the light bar. We're gonna have to take the long way. Back around through where we came up. These tires have some really good traction. Wow. All right, I'm definitely liking a lot of elements just so far. Right off the bat. Uh-oh, we're stuck. You know what? Portals would have been nice right there. Little hint for you. All right, let's come up through the wash. Speed by in low gear. So that's it, topped out. Now flip the switch to second gear. Watch this. This thing's got some rip. Wow. Hit that rock hard. Look how fast this thing goes. Perfect. Back down in low gear. We've got some good crawling ability with this thing. Yeah. That's nice and smooth. That brushless system, super smooth. And since it's a Hobbywing system, you could go and use their programming card to fine tune it. Okay, handle all the vines here? Yeah, no problem. Oh, there's a roll. There's where some weight could have helped out. Oh, we got plenty of power in the sand. It's got so much punch. Wow, I'm just really impressed with how much you could get out of this rig. I mean, it's fast, it crawls, it handles pretty well, except again for those high speeds. But for a small scale RC, this thing is pretty value packed, guys. It's got a lot of features and a lot of ability. And now it's time for that mystery bag. What's inside? I've got the portal axle conversion, guys. I read a bunch of comments online that said this should have come with the portal axles and IFS, and well, I can't make it IFS, but they have this cool portal conversion kit. It outfits all four corners with the portal housings and the stub shafts, everything. It's really just a bolt-on setup, and they also have options for the optional portal set. So they have these aluminum housings that come with ball bearings. And while I have everything apart, I'm gonna throw on the diff covers. So let's get this installed. And there they are, RC drivers, the portals installed. I actually found the seat carriers as well and threw those on. Those are nice aluminum pieces. But yeah, everything went together pretty smooth. You do have to flip over the spool, and that just changes direction because of the additional gear in the portal. Definitely like the aluminum housings, but like that the original and the aluminum, to be honest, come with ball bearings. So that's nice because the rest of the drivetrain has bushings. We'll end up throwing some bearings in that I had onto the spool. But yeah, really nice setup now. And it does raise up the truck a bit, but it actually looks pretty sick with the higher stance to it. But that is going to change the CG. And with this thing being pretty quick, it might roll over. Actually, there's a gear reduction in the portal, so we'll have to see how fast it goes. But yeah, it's just something that's still maybe a concern is that higher CG. All right, guys, back out on the trail with the Venture18. Portals are installed, and we're just gonna do some trailing because the spot where I went to drive this, I think there was a couple breaking up there. Didn't want to interrupt them. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little trailing with it, and this ledge rock here should show you guys the clearance of those portals. Looking good so far. Oh, big dip. There we go. Just doing some crawling action in low gear. I'm just curious to see, oh, that higher center of gravity. Yeah, definitely gonna have to get used to that. So, a little hand of God action. Coming down these rocks. Got some more ledge to go through here. A little portal action. Look at that. Just clearance for days with those. Looking so good. Nice. But the big question is how is our stability? Crawling still seems to be pretty good. Up the rocks. Oh, yeah, higher CG kicking in there. Didn't add any weights to it, but we're in low gear. Oh, wow. Very unstable. Let's check out the steering. Still plenty of steering on this. That was a nice tight turn. All right, so I'm in high gear now. And yeah, we could definitely see the speed is a bit lower, but actually it's still pretty quick. So it's actually probably still quicker than a walking pace. Oh, and way more unstable. So should it have come with portals? I don't think so. I think they set it up just right. Whoa, with a big flip there. And just keeping the straight axles on it, I think that was the right move. I don't think the portals are for this truck. Maybe on the Toyota it would be better. Depends on the type of rig you're building, but for this type of rig, I don't think I would have went with it. So I'm gonna head back down the trail. I thought the mystery bag with the portals hiding inside was gonna be a good idea. People wanted to see portals on this rig. I just don't think it worked out well in the end. It raised up the CG too much, too narrow of a stance, so maybe with some mods it would work well, but throwing portals on a stock rig wouldn't do it, wouldn't recommend it. However, this truck as is out of the box, I think is a pretty awesome value, especially the brushless version. It is quick in second gear. It's got a nice smooth crawl in low gear. Tons of steering. I think the suspension works well. It looks absolutely awesome. Really cool release from HPI. My one and only complaint with it so far is it does have bushings throughout the driveline, but you can go pick those up. If you have to have one for your collection, I'll have links in the video description below to Hobby Rec or visit your local hobby shop.